Pseudoscience, as you likely know by this point, is defined as a belief or practice that is mistakenly regarded as based on scientific fact. Sometimes these are not only false, but odd and, for lack of a better word, gross. Placentophagy is a perfect example of this. This is the idea of a mother eating her placenta after a birth. While, of course, at first this sounds wild and disgusting, of course it wouldn't be pseudoscience without some type of scientific backing, or what seems to be scientific backing. Enough so that this actually became a fad at one point.
We all know that animals have and been doing this for a very, very long time. But when did humans start to take part in this? Well, it all started in the Chinese culture with a very famous pharmaceutical expert, Li Shizhen. He's pictured in the right upper corner. This pharmacist actually wrote a book that explains and talks about how the placenta was actually a medicine. Throughout this book, he explains the benefits of the placenta and its consumption. Consuming your placenta was actually a part of the traditional Chinese medicine, which is also known as the TCM. TCM in our modern times would be like ibuprofen and Tylenol to us. The placenta to the Chinese culture is also known as the full life force, meaning that this activity of consuming the placenta plays a significant role in their life. With this being said, the Chinese believed that consuming the placenta would help support, heal the mother, improve milk supply, and create a healthier life in general for the mother. So after nursing mother would give birth, they would collect all the placenta, boil it like a broth, and eat it like a soup, and it would kind of look like the picture in the right lower corner.
After childbirth, humans can request to keep their placenta, but it is usually thrown away. The most common way for a human to consume their placenta is in the form of a capsule, and mothers will take these capsules in the form of a daily supplement after childbirth. Some women, typically that aren't afraid to try new things, will incorporate this raw placenta into a smoothie or a meal that they are preparing. Because placentophagy is not a common practice in humans, we do not yet know all the possible health benefits and risks associated with this. However, consuming the placenta can include harmful bacteria that is not great for human consumption. Animals consume their placenta, so why don't we? They consume their afterbirth to get rid of the newborn smell and protect their babies from predators. However, not all animals do this. If animals consume their placenta, it's usually only if a male is present, because sometimes the males attack newborns, so they are doing this for their protection. Oftentimes, days before the mother gives birth, she's too stressed to eat, so the placenta is the first thing she can get to after giving birth. According to Dr. Mark B. Crystal's research on placentophagia, the placenta in rats, cows, humans, and dolphins has an opioid enhancing factor. This fluid contains a natural opioid pain relief. The enhancing factor is only active for about 40 minutes after birth, so after that it isn't really necessary for relieving pain. The mothers gain some of their lost nutrients back by consuming their placenta after childbirth. Some of these nutrients include hormones oxytocin, prostaglandin, and prolactin. These help improve milk production and help return the uterus to its prenatal state. This can increase mother and child bonding since the mother is consuming what her child was surrounded in. Currently, there is no scientific basis for human women to consume their placenta.
So why would anyone ever think, I want to eat my placenta? Yeah, animals do it, but if we use that logic for everything, we'd be flinging our poop around like monkeys because they do it. This is where a vast majority of the pseudoscience comes in. Because many of the hormones and chemicals found in the placenta, many articles will try to claim that there are numerous benefits to consuming it. They will claim that things like faster recovery, higher energy, and less irritability are products of consuming this organ. Although there is some scientific data to support that these hormones and chemicals that are found in the placenta can cause these benefits, they're not nearly at high enough level to actually cause these results. What's even scarier is the risks are rarely ever mentioned in articles about placentophagy. Placenta is used to remove toxins, waste, and many excess hormones that the baby does not need. Consuming this is just putting all of those toxins right back into the body when it would naturally get rid of that. Furthermore, the placenta can contain dangerous levels of estrogen, which can cause harm for the mom and the baby through breast milk. Some of these issues include worsened PMS, memory problems, mood swings, and difficulty conceiving again. And in the baby, it can interfere with hormonal homeostasis, which is crucial for a developing child. Finally, we want to encourage anyone who's considering placentophagy as an actual option to consider these options first. There are many other ways to get an energy or immunity boost. Stay hydrated, eat well, get good sleep. Also, when battling postnatal depression, there are many better options before trying to consume an organ that could harm you. First, you should try to seek help. Your family, your friends, and a licensed professional are all great resources to try to get you where you need to be. And if necessary, medication could also help.